A flashback of the lab.
He's gone.
James,
What happened?
I don't know. The door frame, it just backfired. It wasn't calibrated correctly, or the atoms weren't pulled together.
I didn't think this would ever happen. I didn't think this would kill anyone.
James, go home.
What?
Go home. You need to go home.
No, we need to shut it down. The machine is too dangerous.
But we're so close, James.
No, this is the final straw. Face it, traveling to different dimensions is too dangerous.
And so is landing on Mars, but we did that. We just need to recalibrate. Take in every system in organic matter and relay that to the computers. We'll pair with biology labs and more scientists. We'll figure it out.
No, Lillian, we need to shut it down. We can't risk any more lives.
We are so close, James. You can't just give this up because of one mishap.
A mishap? Is that what this is to you? A mishap? Was Lancaster a mishap?
Look, the government is pouring in a lot of money right now. If we get this right, we can do so much good with it. We just need to get past this roadblock. And in the grand scheme of things, yes, Lancaster was a mishap.
You don't need to go through these files anymore. We know which one Miss Custard stole.
I know.
You and Custard were close?
We were a team. That's what he always said.
Well, I have some good news.
Finally.
We just rebooted the computers. We can get the door frame up and running.
What if she doesn't want to go home? What if James is alive there?
We can't have her running around in another dimension. We're going to bring her home, Miss Orwell.
When can we boot the monitors back up?
Right now.
I'm going to go get her.
The living room.
I'm going to go grab the photos from the crash. Wait 1 sec.
Oh, hey Beth, I was just heading out. You want to come? I'll let you pick.
Thomas.
Yeah, who else would it be?
Oh, sorry, I just didn't expect to see you here.
What do you mean? I live here?
I mean, like, back from, like, college, you know?
College? Don't patronize me.
Oh, right. You don't go to college.
Well, one of us had to be the disappointment.
You're not a disappointment. You're really smart. Sometimes smarter than me.
Are you feeling okay? You're not acting Bethy.
I'm fine, really.
Okay, I swear, this is the longest conversation we've had since...
I grabbed the photos.
Beth? Beth? What is happening?
We can explain.
This is exactly the widespread panic that we didn't want.
Who are you? And who are you?
Calm down. It's just me, Beth.
If you're Beth, then who is she? What is going on?
Thomas, this is, me. From another dimension. My alternate. Should we tell him?
Tell me what? What is going on?
You need to promise you won't freak out.
What?
Will you stay calm, or will you freak out?
Freak out? I'm already freaking out.
Promise.
Okay, I won't freak out.
Beth is helping me solve Dad's murder.
I'm telling Mom.
Don't you dare.
This is crazy.
Does that phrase just run in the family?
Let her explain, okay?
Explain? How are you going to explain all of this?
In my dimension, Dad was killed in a car crash, right?
We were both told it was a drunk driver.
Except they were never caught. And then there was a heart attack after the initial crash. I thought it was sketchy, but I didn't think much of it until the lawyer showed up telling us that his invention, the door frame, was ours.
The door frame?
It's basically a quantum splicer that was supposed to split molecules across dimensions, but It kind of just pulled Liz to me.
Okay, none of what you're saying is making any sense. English, please?
It means the door frame teleports people, like beam me up, Skywalker. Anyways, Project Alternate, the place Dad used to work, wouldn't let us get close, so I did some digging. Did you got the picture?
Here's the one from Liz's dimension, and here's the crime scene from ours.
They're the same picture.
Right, because they are the same.
Everything in our dimensions turn out differently, so why should Dad be the only thing the same?
How did you even figure that out, besides the butchering of an iconic Star Trek line?
They still have new Coke.
Fair enough.
There was a partial license plate we both remember. I told the police, but they never got back, so I had a friend run it, and we have 4 possible cars, all registered to Project Alternate.
Here are the names.
Private John Duran, Officer J. Collins, Mary Gardner, and Peggy Novak? These all sound like government officials. What are they? Russians?
They're all Americans, my friend checked.
Novak filed a stolen report. We're thinking it might be her.
But it's unlikely.
How did you get the file?
Stole it, but that's besides the point.
And that's where we are currently.
Wow. I feel like I'm on the weirdest episode of Full House. Did they ever find the car?
No,
What about the hood attack?
still working on it.
We have no suspects other than Novak.
But then again, she seems unlikely.
Well, if it's not her, then it's probably somebody else on the working on the project. Do you have a list of coworkers?
No.
And I can't go back to my dimension. I'm probably a fugitive there.
Wait, what?
What? I stole a file full of government secrets.
And we can't use the doorframe here. It's not finished.
But there is a singularity that I came through. It won't be open for long, but once I go back, that's it. Game over. The project will shut me up unless I have proof that they murdered Dad. They did it once, they can do it again.
Okay, how long you got?
Until Friday.
That's the time frame you're working on? 2 days? 2 days is barely enough time to comprehend all of this, let alone solve a murder.
It's all we have.
Wait a minute. Do you think Dad's death is the same because of the doorframe?
Maybe. Why?
Well, if it's because of the doorframe, Project Alternate would be the same, give or take, right?
I don't understand.
MIT just launched Project Alternate. I bet they have a list of people working on the doorframe. If our theory is correct...
Then it's the same in both dimensions.
One sec. Liz, go hide. Mom?
What are you doing?
Yeah, Beth? How are you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing much better, thank you.
I'm glad.
I was wondering if we could take a drive to MIT tomorrow.
I mean, but you hate driving.
Yeah, I do, but I just, really wanted to see it again, and...
Yeah, of course, totally. Yeah, that sounds like fun, and, I can pick you up early from school, and we can stop by that cafe you used to love. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, that was new.
Shut up, I need to get in there.
Wait, what?
What? What part of let's go to MIT wasn't clear?
The part where you're talking about finding a list of people, what happens if you're caught?
We're talking about Dad.
You're risking it all for a theory. What if it's not even true?
What if it is?
Even if it is, you'll have 1 day to figure it out, one singular day.
Better than nothing.
Beth, think about this.
It's Dad. I want to know what happened to him as much as anyone else does. But if Liz's theory is correct, Dad was murdered in both dimensions. Please tell us. Trust me on this.
So, how are we going to do this?
Windsor's classroom.
Hey, Beth, you look really tired.
I pulled another all-nighter.
Finally start on that English project?
No, just can't sleep.
It's that other project, isn't it? The one about alternate dimensions?
Alternate dimensions?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research.
What about? The test or the English project?
Or what about sleep? Why do you two always forget about sleep?
Got this. A couple all-nighters isn't going to kill me. It's just another hard week, but I'm doing okay.
Beth, that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
You told me you were doing fine.
I am. Look, I don't want to talk about this, okay?
Miss Custard, can I see you for a second? Beth walks over to Windsor's desk.
Is there a problem?
How are you doing, Beth?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
I just wanted to talk to you about the test you took.
I got a 0?
Beth, you're a smart student, but these answers were way out there. You didn't know who Lincoln was. You were said we lost the colonists' revolt. And in your short answer, you referred to America to the DRA.
The DRA, the Democratic Republic of America.
Technically, you're right, but we call it the United States of America here. You can always retake it, but I just feel like you need a little time to reconnect yourself.
I'm fine, thanks.
Beth starts walking back to Blake and Maxine. Student 1 and Student 3 intercept.
Hey, I heard about what happened.
We're so sorry.
What's there to be sorry for? I can retake the test.
No, about your dad?
I am so sorry for your loss.
What?
If you ever need anybody, just know I'm always here for you. You've suffered so much.
Who told you about Dad?
Well, I heard it from Amy, who heard it from Jesse, who was told by Mark that Maxine told me that your dad died because I thought you were being rude
And I was worried about you not coming to chess. So I asked around and Maxine told me what was going on.
We're all here for you, Beth.
Beth storms over to Maxine.
Were you telling everyone about Dad behind my back?
They were just worried, Be happy they want to help. Jeez.
I told you not to. You promised you wouldn't.
But why does it matter so much?
It matters to me.
Look, you've been acting distant and odd lately, and people were starting to ask around. I gave them the truth so you didn't have to. You're welcome.
I'm calling it. That's a lie, and you and I both know it.
You're always complaining about having a hard day. Well, newsflash, everyone has it hard. You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself when so many people have it so much worse.
People have it worse? Maxine, I don't have a dad anymore.
And some people have their dreams crushed. Get over it like the rest of us. Oh, you didn't hear? MIT rejected me. Yeah, your life isn't the only thing that's hard.
MIT rejected you?
Blake, this isn't the time to play catch-up.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
That's it? That sucks? Not even a little pity? Oh, right. You're too busy pitying yourself to notice anyone else around you. I'm getting sick of it.
You're getting sick of it? Yeah, MIT sucks. It really does. And I get how important that was to you. But you always apply again. Maxine, I don't get a second chance ever.
Oh, get over yourself.
Miss Custard, where are you going?
To MIT, with or without you.
Hey, Beth, wait. This is your fault. If you just listened to Beth and...
Beth was being a jerk.
You were being worse. She needed us now more than ever.
No, she doesn't. You heard her, with or without us.
No, with or without you. I'm going to fix this.
A tour guide is taking a group of students around MIT. Liz and Thomas stand further from the group in bad disguises.
Okay, well, you didn't talk in the car, and now you're ignoring me?
What's there to talk about?
Well, you seemed fine this morning.
You know what? I don't want to talk about it.
And here we have the Pierce Laboratory, where our engineering program is based. MIT's engineering program is ranked highest nationwide.
Wow. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Oh, hello, Professor Orwell. Ladies and gentlemen, here is one of the professors here at our school and head of the recently launched Project Alternate, Lillian Orwell. Professor, do you have any words of wisdom for these prospective young students?
Yes, of course. Well, first things first, get to know your lab partners. You never know how long they're gonna stick around. What else?
Remember closed-toed shoes?
Ah, yes, closed-toed shoes, very important. And remember, don't lose your files. They're hard to recover.
And same goes for homework. One time I had 5 minutes to turn an assignment in, so I had to sprint to the computer lab all the way across campus to print my paper. And by the time I got into class, I had left it in the printer.
Yes, very unfortunate.
Thank you, Miss Orwell. Let's go take a look-see inside the apple garden, shall we?
Hey, let's go say hi for a second.
Please don't.
I just want to go say hi. It has been such a long time, Lillian.
Ruby, it's been a couple of months, hasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't seen you since the funeral. Oh, well, where's my manners? This is my daughter, Elizabeth.
Yes, it's so nice to meet you. Is there anything I can do?
We're managing, but I don't think there's anything you need to trouble yourself with.
He really loved you. He talked about you all the time.
Thanks.
Are you looking at, here?
Yes, MIT has always been my dream school.
She's following in her dad's footsteps.
What?
Yeah, your dad worked up here with Lillian on the one project. Lillian, what was it called?
Project Alternate?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Project Alternate, that's the one.
Dad didn't tell me he worked at MIT.
He never told you?
No.
I mean, yeah, well, I wouldn't expect him to, knowing that it's practically all classified, and I'm surprised I could even remember the name. He talked about it so little.
But he didn't tell me. I wanted to go here and he didn't tell me?
We kept a lot of it on lock. I wouldn't expect him to.
Dad never told me.
Well, it was very nice to see you, and I would love to have you over for dinner.
It was nice to see you again, Ruby. And Liz, it was so nice to meet you.
Beth.
Excuse me?
Everyone calls me Beth.
My mistake, Beth. I hope to see you here next year.
Oh, it looks like everyone in. Let's catch up.
You go on ahead. I need to find a bathroom. I'll catch up to you.
Let's go before she comes back again.
They enter a lab and start going through files. It suspiciously looks like the lab from Liz's dimension.
Aha, here we go.
Jeez, they need to organize. Lillian Orwell, Robert Killian, Brenda Adams, no Julia Norm, James Custard.
He did work up here. Let me see that. James Custard. Terminated Wednesday, September 9th, 1987. No.
This can't be right. He didn't work up here.
Beth, what is happening?
Oh no, not again. Beth!
This is some huge mistake. He didn't work up here.
Beth.
Back at the Custard's house.
He didn't work on the door frame. He would have told us.
Beth, what happened back at the lab? What was that?
I think our connection is getting stronger.
What?
I we had a panic attack. My body just shuts down on itself. I kept thinking about the crash, and I'm sorry I left you there.
It's okay. We will figure this out together.
I've got to get to school. It's Friday. Try to piece it together. Tell me if you guys find anything immediately.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm great. Everything is just fine.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It's just, I feel like I've had to step up and be the man of the house for Mom and Beth, but I don't think I can do this.
You don't have to be strong. You don't have to help us with this. You don't have to be Dad. You can just be Thomas.
Thanks. So, I've been thinking about the heart attack. It just doesn't fit, you know? It got me thinking. I remember doing this lab a while ago. It's about vaccines, but that's not the important part. You see, when you don't get all the air out of a syringe, injecting air into the veins mimics.
A heart attack. Thomas, you're a genius. Wait, this must be the security footage.
I don't think that's Novak. They're wearing a lab coat, and look at what they're holding.
Oh my goodness. Dad's file.
I have to go.
What? Where are you going?
The woman from yesterday. Something about it just doesn't seem right. Go find Beth.
Liz leaves to find Beth. We are now in the school hallways.
I have to go. Hey, watch it, Beth.
Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, so we're in the ignoring phase? Two can play at that game.
Okay.
Hey, Beth, what are you rushing around for?
Oh, nothing.
Class doesn't start for another 7 minutes? You're good.
Oh, chill.
How are you?
Can I ask you a really weird question?
Yeah, go for it.
Where is, can you walk me to my first class? I mean, it's just been a really hard day, and I would just like to have a friend to walk me to class before that awful, dreadful class.
Art is dreadful?
Yeah, that's right. It's awful.
I always walk with you to first, though.
Right. Thanks.
Beth, how are you doing, really? You seemed off all week.
A lot has been happening. It's just been a hard week.
You keep saying that. I'm worried.
Can we talk about this later?
Beth.
Please.
Sure. What are you doing?
Following you to Art.
That's Art. Right there.
Oh, right. Silly me. It's just so dreadful that I forgot. Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for walking me to class. It was really sweet of you.
No problem. What are friends for?
Beth!
What? What's happening? Were you seen?
Yeah, by Lake and some mean girl.
Great. What'd you find?
Look, that's definitely Dad's file, and the syringe explains the heart attack. Dad's file was classified. I had to steal it, but this is someone from the higher-ups. They're the only ones to have access.
But we still don't have a suspect, unless...
Thomas already figured it out. Lillian Orwell.
Liz, this isn't good.
Liz?
She was there yesterday. She's coming for me. I know it.
Research into everything you know about her. I'll try to do as much of it here as I can.
Got it. Oh, sorry, mean girl.
It's all right. Beth?
MIT campus.
Where were you? We've been looking everywhere.
apparently hear me as a professor at Commonwealth Institute. The doorframe pulled me to her. But I have good news.
About the custard girl?
Yes, I think I found her, or at least hear her. She was on the tour.
How is that good news?
We were all pulled to hear us, right? So the same probably happened to Liz.
We really need a different word than hear whatever.
That doesn't matter. The point is, if we find hear her, we find Liz. I could use what the school pulled together to track her or hear her and corner them. Liz will come running.
That's a little extreme, don't you think?
No, Vac. Do we want to get Liz back or not? We have to think extreme.
I'm with Novak. We can explain to here, Elizabeth, what's going on and find Miss Custard peacefully. We do not want a widespread panic.
Liz doesn't listen to reason. We need to use force.
She's just a teenager. She's only scared.
And we should give her something to be scared about. She messed with my project, and she should receive the consequences.
Lillian, stop this. This is a child we are talking about, and we are only here to get her home safely.
This is a child who messed with my entire research. She's a danger to everyone at Project Alternate.
Why?
She has our file.
We aren't that's the least of our worries. We aren't threatening minor for Custer's information.
Fine. I'm going to see what they've pulled together here. See if I can track Liz's movements.
I don't like where this is going, Novak.
Trust me, we just have to get her before she does.
And if we don't?
Liz is a smart girl. She'll know what to do.
This is bad.
The school library.
Hello, Miss Librarian.
It's Miss Hale. I'm assuming you're Liz?
I need some more free books, like only the paper and news books.
A newspaper?
Okay, that's what they're called. I didn't know if you guys use the same word or...
Well, we have the school newspaper safe, but not like the New York Times. But you can use our brand new computer lab to search up the district catalog.
Why would you need a laboratory for computers?
Liz sits down at a computer.
Orwell.
Hello, Miss Hale. Have you seen Beth recently?
No, I have not.
But I could have sworn she came in here.
Oh, you must not have met Liz yet. She's over there.
Liz? Oh, right, Liz. May I sit here?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Maxine. What's your name?
Elizabeth. Beth for short.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Liz? Can I call you Liz instead? Cool. Not to be really weird, but I could have sworn there's another girl here who looks exactly like you. Are you sure you don't have a twin?
I'm sure. Well, like I'm mostly sure, unless of course I do have a twin which I never knew of, or a clone. What am I saying? Of course it would be a twin that I had no idea about.
What are you doing, Liz?
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Super cool stuff you wouldn't understand.
Like alternate universes?
Alternate universes? What? No, that's crazy. Why? What do you know?
That is super crazy.
Hello, Miss Hale. Can I use one of the computers? I have something I need to look up.
Almost as crazy as two Beths in the same room.
Well, it was nice meeting you, but I've got to go.
Liz grabs a paper and runs out the door. Beth sits down at a different computer.
Hey, Beth.
What do you want?
Nothing. What are you working on?
My admission essay?
That's funny because that doesn't look like an essay.
Research.
Also funny, I just saw a girl who looks exactly like you researching the same thing. Liz seems really nice.
Liz?
Oh, you've met. Tell me who she is.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
No, I want answers, Beth. Is this why you've been acting weird?
I can't tell you that, Maxine.
Why not?
You have no idea what's going on.
Tell me. Why won't you just tell me what's going on? Just tell me.
No.
That's it. You're just going to throw me away like that because you won't tell me who this girl is.
Yeah.
Windsor's classroom. Beth and Lake sit separated from Maxine.
Well, okay. That's time. Turn your test in the box and I'll see you all on Monday.
Maxine gets up and beelines towards Lake.
I did horribly. How'd you?
What do you want, Maxine?
I figured out why Beth is acting weird. Apparently there's this girl.
Stop it, Maxine. I don't want to hear it.
But don't you want to know why Beth is acting weird?
Yeah, I do, but not from you. Hey, Beth, wait up. Can we talk?
I really have to get home. Can we talk about it later?
No, I'm worried about you.
Then don't worry.
You've been acting really weird and you and Maxine aren't talking and now you're ignoring me. What is going on? You can tell me.
You wouldn't understand.
Even if I can't, I will still try. You're my best friend, B.
You want to know what I found out the other day? My dad worked at MIT. He worked there and I never knew about it.
So what if he worked at MIT?
See, this is why I said you wouldn't understand. You don't realize how much the small things hurt. The small things hurt so much more. I knew he was an engineer, but knowing he was in a building that I want to spend the next 4 years of my life in is so much worse. So that's so what?
I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry. This is why I didn't want anyone else to know. I didn't want their pity. I don't want their sorries. Everyone says they're sorry, but what are they sorry for? Are they sorry that my dad is dead?
Beth.
Or are they sorry that they have to deal with the pieces now? That they're now in the aftermath and they're sorry that I had to lose so much and you have to deal with it now?
Well, what do you want me to say then? I'm sorry I can't say more than I'm sorry.
You don't get it. You never get it. Nobody gets it.
What don't I get? Explain it to me.
I'm going home.
Beth, explain it to me. What's going on? B.
My dad was murdered. That's what I found out this week. My dad was murdered.
Beth,
Stop it. You're going to say, I'm sorry. I don't want your pity. I'm going home. I'm going home and I'm solving a murder.
Wait, Beth.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad?
Been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, trying to solve your murder and everything.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I would go unavenged.
Dad, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad, and I'm really far away from home. And I miss you. I miss you so much, Dad. I miss you every single day, and it hurts. You were everything to me, and they stole it. They stole everything.
I know. But you know what? I am so proud of you. You have come so far. I remember you at your first science fair. You had this toothy grin when I saw you. And at your 6th grade graduation.
I fell up the stairs.
Yeah, you did.
The more I think about it, the more I miss you.
But you have someone to share it with.
Is that why it hurts so much more? Because Beth reminds me of you?
Maybe.
Dad, everything is awful. I don't know what I'm doing, and everyone hates me. And it's been so hard. I want you back so much.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay because you have Thomas and your mom. You have Liz, and they will always be with you.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will always be there for you. I remember you at your first piano recital. You played this song that you had been practicing all week long and somehow managed to hit all of the wrong notes.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you have to remember. You have to remember me. Every aspect that I remember you.
I don't want to remember.
What do you want?
I want to know who did this to me. I want to know who let this happen to me.
Remembering you only makes it harder.
Remembering me makes it worthwhile.
Dad, no.
I remember when I took you skiing and you flew down the mountain.
Don't leave again.
You know what I thought that day?
What?
That you would be just fine. On your own. And look at you. I was right.
Wait, please don't leave me. You should be here for my graduation. Drop me off at college, walk me down the aisle, please. I need you to be there.
You were always there for whatever. I can't do this without you, please.
Please don't leave me again.
I just want one more science fair, another recital. I want one more ski trip. Come back for just one more car ride.
Just one more car ride.
Just one more we can sing terribly.
And share ghost stories.
And go for pizza.
And drive around town, please. One more car ride. I would do anything. Just.
One more car ride. Just one more.
The custard living room.
Beth, I got it. Dad wanted to shut the project down, and I found this article in the library about this guy named Lancaster who was killed in the doorframe. It makes sense. Orwell didn't want to stop it, and...
Liz?
Beth, what's wrong?
Please don't leave.
What?
I know you can't stay, and I know it's unfair, but I have nobody left except me.
Tell me what happened.
I got into a fight with my friends. Nobody gets it, and I have to deal with it all on my own, and you're the closest thing to Dad I have, so please don't leave me too.
I have to. I don't know how long I can stay, but I'm not leaving you. We're connected, remember? We're connected by Dad, by the doorframe, by each other. I'm never leaving you.
I can't accept that. I'll build the doorframe myself if it means you won't go.
Hold on. I'm going to try something. Do you remember the ski trip?
I've never been skiing. Yeah, I do. I can feel it.
Good. We're connected, and we always will be. I'll be there waiting. I'll be at the bottom of the mountain, and I'll be waiting for you. I'll be there, and you will be just fine on your own until you find me again.
Dad used to say that. You remind me so much of him.
I know. Dad would be proud of you.
Of us.
I'm going to see you again.
Someday. Okay, what were you saying about Orwell?
So get this. Lancaster died in a freak malfunction, and Dad wanted to shut it down, but Orwell didn't. The only way to get rid of the shutdown was to get rid of the person shutting it down. Everything is here. Orwell's faulty testimony, the security footage, a stolen car report, everything. She was covering up everything. I'm going back home.
We need to get you back to the singularity. Where is it?
It may or may not be at your school.
What?
I told you, I didn't exactly wander around Lexington. I was wandering around Lexington High School.
You weren't lying when you said the doorframe pulled us together.
I guess alternates attract.
Let's get going.
I'll grab the file.
Beth and Liz wander around the high school halls.
This is so much creepier at night.
All we have to do is find the singularity, and then boom, I'm back home.
Where is it then?
Good question. I'm working on it.
Beth?
Lake?
Beth, what are you doing? Chess club just ended.
It kind of just slipped my mind. Well,
Look,
it didn't really slip my mind. Your mind can't slip. That would be crazy.
Look, Beth, I'm really sorry about earlier, and I know it was uncalled for, but I just want to look out for you because you're my best friend, and I may not know how to be there for you, but I do know how to be your best friend.
Lake.
And I know I've been doing awful at that. I let Maxine gossip, and I joked around one too many times, and it wasn't okay, and I wanted to apologize, and I know that you'll probably never forgive me, and I'm fine with that. I just want you to be happy.
I forgive you.
What? But you and her and what?
I figured you would want to know you were talking to the wrong Elizabeth.
What the heck is going on? Oh my goodness, you've been cloned.
I'm not a clone.
Lake, this is Liz. She's my alternate.
Hi.
Hi. Cloned Beth. Is this why you've been acting strange all week?
What can I say? It's been a hard week.
I get it now.
I knew it. There are two of you. And all this time you've been acting weird because of her. And I think it was ever my fault. The whole school is going to flip when they find out that Beth was hiding whatever she is this whole time.
Okay,
What?
go tell the whole school. Tell the whole school. I was hosting a fugitive from an alternate dimension to help me solve my dad's murder.
A fugitive? Oh, this is good. You're a war criminal now, too? I never thought you'd go this far.
Sure, but who's gonna believe it? I know I wouldn't, but I'm sure the government would be all over your story about a top secret project.
Top secret?
Top secret.
Jail?
Guantanamo Bay. You'd be locked up for the rest of your life if you let even one word slip about Liz. So don't you dare.
We need to find the singularity now. Hide.
Come on out, Liz. I just want to talk.
Who's that?
This is bad.
Beth, who is that?
Lillian Orwell.
What do we do?
All I want is that file, Liz, and we can all go home. Safe and sound. No one has to get hurt.
We need to split up.
What? No, that's a horrible idea.
What's the other option?
She has a point.
See Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
The dog from the Mystery Machine?
things are making so much more sense now.
Okay, gang, split up in 3, 2, 1.
Gotcha.
Orwell grabs Beth.
Get off me.
You little brat.
Help! Help!
Beth!
Oh, great. There's two of them, and it figures this isn't even the right one.
Let her go.
Or what? What are you going to do about it? You know, I was always overshadowed by her father. Now I'm overshadowed by you, his little brat. You think you're so clever for popping over here with your little file, but it's over now. Give it to me. Elizabeth, give me the file.
Is that why you did it?
What?
Is that why you killed my dad?
How did you get that idea? Has traveling universes made you completely lose your mind? I should take you back right now and have you put into an asylum.
No, a file told me.
The file. Of course the file. The file told you everything. Everything. It didn't tell you how I was always in your shadow, did it? Did it tell you he wanted to give up on everything I worked for? What? Did it tell you he was a coward? He deserved everything that happened, and so do you, you ungrateful little brat.
Beth, are you okay?
You're a monster.
We're going home right now.
Get away from my sisters! Thomas!
What's going on?
Lillian Orwell, you're under arrest for the murder of James Custard.
There has to be some mistake, General. I would never kill anybody. This is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I assure you this is not. Novak, care to explain?
Novak? As in Peggy Novak?
Certainly. I gave Miss Custard the file.
Wait, what?
You gave her the file? Why?
Well, originally to bring closure. Miss Custard contacted me with suspicion of foul play, so I started to dig.
Why?
You stole my car. So I gave Miss Custard more information under the guise of closure. So the project would be off my back. I got it back. The car, by the way. Along with the syringe that I'm sure will have your fingerprints all over them. Only when I found this boy here did I realize what it all meant.
You're right.
Novak approached me, told me to keep an eye on anything suspicious.
You started acting odd when you realized the file was gone, so I started to dig into your story. And with everyone focused on the door frame, I collected evidence. Are you two okay?
I think we're fine.
Let's get moving before the singularity closes.
Wait, I need to say goodbye.
Don't take too long.
You did good, kid. I'm proud.
I'm sorry about all this, Lake.
It's all good. Clone Beth.
Yeah, it's chill.
Oh, I just got that. I was wondering why you kept saying that.
I hope I meet you again.
Me too. Wait, is now a good time to say I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids?
Well, bye. Hey, Thomas.
Hey, don't get into too much trouble over there.
I promise, my troublemaking days are over. From now on, I'll keep my toes clean and everything. Thank you so much. You led us straight to her.
It was nothing. Oh, and tell alternate me to get his act together.
I'll send my love.
So, this is it?
Yeah, it is.
What does this mean now?
I go back to my dimension and I tell the whole world what Orwell did.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
I'll see you again.
Someday.
I promise.
Liz takes one last look at her friends before passing through the singularity.
Dear Liz, this is day 1 at MIT. Don't worry, I'm making a lot of new friends. I'm keeping tabs on Project Alternate. I might go steal a file. I'll keep you posted.
Dear Beth, I ran into Alternate Lake. She seems pretty chill. We're in a study group together. History, go figure.
Dear Liz, Lillian Orwell has been arrested over here. You were right.
Dear Beth, Thomas is coming home today, which is exciting. He wants to show me his new project on biochemistry and vaccines.
Dear Liz, I got accepted to Project Alternate. The lab manager was showing me around and told me about a spirit box they used to use. It reminded me of you somehow. I'm half tempted to use it.
Dear Beth, trial is today. I'm going to have to testify. I wish you were here with me.
Please state your name for the court.
My name is Elizabeth Marie Custard.
Why did I come to Project Alternate? Simple.
Miss Custard, do you know what you are here for?
1 year ago, my dad was murdered.
Yes.
How did you obtain this information?
Miss Novak gave me a file for closure.
Never gets easier to talk about him.
And you solved this case by yourself?
Not by myself.
But a year ago, I found my alternate.
I wanted him back so badly that I tore a hole in space to find him again.
I found myself within a girl who was so far from home and farther from any family.
What I found was myself.
The doorframe brought us together. The doorframe tears us apart.
I missed my dad every single day, but I just remember a ski trip instead. A perfect snowy day with a little girl racing down a mountain, knowing that she'll make it to the bottom.
Today, I represent Project Alternate. I represent my peers, colleagues, friends, and most importantly, my dad. Today, I represent the doorframe.
I'm going to make it.
As Neil Armstrong once said, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
My dad was murdered by Lillian Orwell. She threatened me and my alternate.
I am pleased to say that I will be making this leap.
I'll never let him go. I'll never let my alternate go.
Because I'll see you again.
Someday.
Both girls meet in center. They embrace. Lights out.